Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Celerity eSports 5th round of Austria. This is CL-1 with a full grid tonight on Austria again. Yeah, I enjoyed the race last evening with CL2 drivers, with a win of Sneaky Tom again. Was drive for more than one season. Last race at season 1 he has won for the last time. This time he won again on Austria yesterday. Today, first tier is up next. My name is Dylan, I'm your commentary again for tonight. I'm alone again, also driver for this division, but I love to do the commentary over here. So the stream is available. I think we will have a few drivers already in their out lap. So who's going to be first there? A few drivers starting on mediums. Let's see who's going to be first. I think it's a McLaren, but they're in their out lap. A Red Bull. Or is it Martijn in the Williams? It's Martijn in the Williams. Invalid, already going for his first pit stop. And then Nilly. Is it Nilly? Yes, it's Nilly, but Nilly was invalid as well. Then we have to look to the AlphaTauri of Ben. There goes Ben, and Ben is going to set that first time. This is the pole position from yesterday, 1:04 dead. So Ben already took the time with his perfect bank lap. Jacob in the Mercedes, a reserve from McLaren, third driver for McLaren. His land to Mercedes for this week, and he's setting a bank lap as well with a 1:04.1. Just Fun, his name is Gewoon Fun. This is Dutch. Gewoon means just, and fun is fun, of course. So let's pronounce him like Just Fun. New driver in the Celerity. Still needs to pick a team. He's very fresh. Started today, and today will start to be reserved for Alpine. Next to Matteo. We already set up the bank lap as well. He's faster than Matteo, so that wasn't a fast lap from Matteo, of course, just maybe for his feeling there. In the meantime, Nick Evan was really close to Ben, and I nearly now with a second lap on these softs with a 1:04.1. We didn't saw Nearly yet. We saw him one season before in the old first division. That division is removed, unfortunately. High skilled drivers there, but Celerity is a training league where we bring drivers to the top level, and from there they go driving for famous leagues. So that's why we think we are a league that is the step in between. We definitely bring drivers to a higher level, and with a lot of fun in the community we can achieve it all together. Janili could not be with us every race, unfortunately, so this will be his exit race, his last race for Alfa Romeo. And from after this race he will start as standby reserve, so he will not leave us, but so that he doesn't have the responsibility to drive really often in a full-time team, he will be taking part as standby reserve. So if he can drive, he can join and we'll get a random seat. So nothing to worry about, he will not leave us. But it is his exit race for now with a 1:04.1. That's a good bank lap for Alfa Romeo, driving next to Guelfi, the Brazilian driver. But who's going to be next? Let me see. Is it going to be the Red Bull of Roy Boy? Let's see. Yes, it's him. But on the mediums he's going for a pit stop, maybe change to the softs. It's a good bank lap actually. The winner from last week at Zandvoort won his first CL-1 race for the Celerity there. And it's also on top of the rankings. We'll come back at that in a few minutes. Teammate of Milo is coming, followed by the Haas of Thomas Leclerc. Martijn with P8, and Thomas Leclerc still is the 6th place. Yeah, Roy Boy definitely fast on that medium tire. I don't know if he will settle down for a set of softs. And is somebody going to grab a 103? diving below 104s. That would be the question. I think it's possible because Ben said it the first time and also the quickest time for the moment. So it was an insane bank lap from him. Guelphy in the meantime stealing the 8th place, 104.5. Also a good lap by him. He's going fast now. Who's coming next? Is it the Aston Martin of Justin Lupetic? Still Mercedes up front. Is it Moto or JKP? With JRKP, but invalid. So let's switch back to Lupetic. But he will make a pit stop, I think. Hit it the walls a little bit. Doesn't matter too much, but just fun with a 105.9 on the medium tires. But look the difference between him and Roy Boy. It's 1.5 second difference at the same tire compound. See you later said he has trouble with taking control of his car. Then you need to leave. If you can hear me, you need to leave and rejoin it. Try again. A spin for just fun. In turn 8, or is it turn 7? I think you could not call this a turn, I don't know, but I do know that the last sector, turn 9 and turn 10, only 10 corners on this track. It's a small one, a little bit more than 1 minute average for the fast drivers, as you can see on the scoring board. So really a short circuit for these many drivers. Plankton, will he set his first time? I think he would, with a nice exit on turn 10. He has got himself P9 there. And his teammate is starting his hot lap. Ixitachi, by the way, joined Ferrari today. Dave is only raced at Zandvoort, where he did not finish. After it, he said he needs to train on Friday, so he can't race anymore, unfortunately. So Ixitachi, the reserve driver from Red Bull, left Red Bull as third driver and joined the Scuderia Ferrari as second driver. So. Yeah, this is a good promotion for him. Scored some good points already. I thought he is in the top 5, definitely top 7. So this is a good win for Ferrari. It's the team from Sneaky Tom, winner of last race. As team captain. P9 on the scoring board for Ixitachi. Still 3 more drivers need to set a lap. It's Lupetic, Kalster and See You Later. No, that's not the reason why you take control. It's because you probably are having bad Wi-Fi again. And that's not the first time. Because if you got disconnected, it means you're using Wi-Fi and it's not pretty. We always advise to buy a LAN cable for only 20 euros. So yeah, if you could try to rejoin again and take over your car, then it's possible. Otherwise, I'm sorry, mate. Then there's nothing to do than improve your internet. This is full lobbies. As fuller the lobby gets, as the harder it gets to maintain a good connection between everybody. Invalid for him. Tio Mio on 5th place. I nearly already stole that first place already a couple of minutes ago with a 103.8. He's about 2 tenths faster than Ben, and he's the first driver in 103s. That's a good thing to restart your PS4. I told that to See You Later. Modal. Modal P7, lucky number 7, 104.3. We can see how close it is, gents. I nearly until Matteo, only 1 second there, and then there's a gap to Milo and Just Mortal. But they can be faster, we know, because there are fast drivers there who could score podiums in this league. So, but yeah, if it's only 1 second, 14 places, so that's really close. And by the way, every time I'm seeing an AlphaTauri on track, it has to be from See You Later or something. Here, there it is. It's really a glitch. And probably also cannot invite him. Nick Evan, by the way, on medium, is it his fastest? Yes, this is his best lap. How did he do this? On medium tires, he did drove 3 laps on them. So definitely got the temperature in those tires, but it's so fast on mediums to do this. Only yeah, almost 2 tenths removed from 103.8. I think he also has got a 103s with mediums. That's insane. That's a good one. Guelphy did go for improvement, removed 62 thousandths of a second from his personal best. I nearly is going to set another lap, but he's trying now. Also on medium tires. I'm really curious about this one, if this could be it. Could he be faster on these tires? At sector 1, he's 65 thousandths of a second slower, so he needs to improve in the middle sector. If he will not improve himself, he can't start on these tires, because yeah, the fastest lap is counting. And the tires there that are used with that lap, those tires you need to use at the start of the race if you are at the top 10 drivers. But let's see, it's looking good. Can he do it? Can he do it? 102, 103. No, he can't do it. But with he got himself a 103.922, so he was faster than Nick Evan. And there is Ben with a 103.714 on softs, so took over provisional pole. Tiomio, I think he's on second place. Let's take some rankings with us. And let's try to invite See You Later, but I think it can't, because since the update of PS4 you can't double invite if they are already joined your session. Yeah, it said he's already joined my session, so unfortunately I can't invite See You Later anymore. It would not be possible. Yeah, it's Roy Boy leading with 35 points. Let me tell you this, it's so exciting. Tiomio in the meantime with the spun. Haas is coming across the finishing line, and it was Thomas Kleur stealing that 7th place. Tio making a pit stop. Of course, the camera angle did not show us the same story. Thought it was going through turn 10 there. Martijn also not going for improvement, he's going to put a lap after it. On mediums as well. So we will have a bunch of extra laps. But back to the rankings, Royboy on 35 points, Tio Mio on 34 points. Third place, Thomas Leclerc on 33 points. Fourth place is Twan, 28 points, so there's a gap of 7 points. But then it's P5, Guelphi on 26 points. Rage Bully on 6th place, also with 26 points. Ixitachi, who just joined Ferrari, 25 points. Lupatic already won a race as well, 25 points. Milo on 9th place, 20 points. And on 10th place, 19 points. And there are even drivers after it, both on 18 points. So this championship is not over yet, and many people can steal the championship over here. That's exciting. Just Model with the 5th place, Lupatic with the 7th place. So both of Aston Martins did a good job there. Jacoby, did he improve? No, he did not. Was a little bit slower than his personal best. That's unfortunate for him. He finished already, so cannot do anything more. It's Chaos the Swag incoming across the finishing line. No time. Strange, maybe he's... No, he can't go again, I don't know. Does not have a penalty or anything, so... And the spin for Leclerc. Seems like he used reset to track there. It's not allowed. Could cost him 10 seconds in his race. So should not be using that option. Yeah, my eyes have seen it. Ixitachi, 10th place. And then Lupatic. Is he going to... No, he's not going again. I think Plankton is still in it. The Plankton invalid there, so it's not going to make it. Who's left? Is it Matteo then? Matteo. Yes, it's Matteo incoming. But already with a one. That wasn't a hot lap or something. I don't know. He backed out from it. I think that would be it, because Royboy already finished. There's no driver in this anymore, and it's Ben. Ben with pole position. He doesn't have pole position before. Also no wins, so this is his first pole position with a 1:03.7. He did got 2 podiums before, 1 fastest lap, and only total of 4 races. So his rate is high. It's a good driver, and this will be his first pole position. Maybe it could be his first win as well. On 2nd place, Nili. Definitely good job for Alfa Romeo in his last race. It's a fast driver. Tio Mio on the 3rd place. Nick Evan P4. Just Model P5. 6th place for Plankton. Royboy on 7. JRKP on 8. Lupatic P9 with the Spanish flag, but he's a Dutchman. Ixitachi P10. Twan 11. Martijn 12. Leclerc 13. Matteo 14. Modal 15. Guelphi 16. Milo 17. Just Fun on 18. Kalster on 19. And then see you later, who could not join us, I think, anymore. Was on the 20th place. So if he can't join us anymore, unfortunately we will have trouble with his EI. That's something we can't blame him for, because he can't rejoin us. But if we go to the problem of the story, it's again that his connection wasn't okay in first place. That's why he left the session. And then you could say maybe it's a blame. Yeah, again, he should buy a LAN cable. League racing can't have a delay. We'll get trouble with it. Anyways, we are launching the formation lap. I can tell you something about the weather. It will stay completely dry. Austria is not having autumn yet. It's still summer there. And then we see the tire strategy from the gents. No hard tires again. It seems like yesterday we witnessed on this track the medium tires are definitely feeling better. But if safety car occurs early in the race, then they have to think, or I'm going to make a one stop on hards, or will I do the two stop today? So that's something to keep in mind, definitely. But yeah, Nick Evan with a brilliant qualification session on P4 with the medium tires, not new tires of course. I thought he drove 3 laps on them. But still, if he can keep up a little bit with the pace with the drivers up front and will not get past so easily, then he could score a podium over here today, definitely. Everybody else in the top 10 on soft tires qualified on it. And then we have Twan, Martijn, Leclerc, Matteo, Milo, just fun, does not have mediums, sorry. It's Kouser, see you later. See you later at SEI probably. Or did he rejoin it? I think he's in. Yes mate, he's in. That's a good story. That's a good story, definitely. He managed to get back in because I don't see ghosted car. So yeah, the grid is forming up, and I'm excited for this race. I hope it will be so good as yesterday's race, because CL-1 had a little bit of trouble with personal mistakes, so a lot of retirements, unnecessary, and safety car will be caused because of it. I cannot have yeah, there it is, the good camera angle, because the lights are off from my side. This is the 5th race in the Celerity CL-1. I'm seeing a jump start from a couple of drivers. I don't know what happened there. Is it just by accident Nick Evan did that? Anyways, we are on the way for the 5th race on Austria. The drivers up front must have a launch start or something. So they probably will be penalized. Yeah, both you see it already. 3 drivers have them penalized and will have to make a drive-through penalty. So early in the race, so unfortunate. So yeah, Ben in the provisional lead there. I nearly behind him, and Plankton on 3rd place already. A little bit of fighting over here between Williams and Alpine of Matteo. And Guelphi wants to go around the outside in turn 9 and 10. Because, sorry, it's Modau, he needs to make a pit stop, probably is having some wing damage. In the meantime, Ben with a 110.1. Already set the fastest lap for the moment. Oh, this is a spin. This is a spin between Martijn and I thought he was battling with Milo or something, or Leclerc, I don't know anymore. Virtual safety car out. Will this be a full safety car? Because yeah, he's retired, definitely. At turn 1. Turn 1 of the circuit. Indeed, virtual safety car. So I think it could be removed quickly. For Moda Job, it would be a good thing if safety car comes out. Still, he's saved a little bit. If virtual safety car is out, drivers need to keep a pace. As you can see, it's not as fast anymore as normal racing. So the pit stop of Modau didn't cost him that many as normally. But Martijn out. Martijn is out. And see you later is definitely in it. And we are racing again. We are racing again. But Vojboja needs to do his drive-through penalty there. So this is the battle for the lead between Ben and Ainili. And DRS is online as well since the beginning of this lap. So Neely will have it already. There it comes, there it comes. It's just too less to take over already before in turn 2. We'll now have his approach at the Bosch corner. Turn 3, a beautiful downhill right-hander. But Neely also needs to be careful now for Plankton, because he's putting him under pressure as well. Just Monovelos and Nick Evan still carrying on. They need to pit in 3 laps, so they must pit at the end of this lap. If they do not, they will be disqualified. Or they need to. It's a little bit crossing the line, but both together it's also a bit excited to pit together and not hit each other. So I understand this one. And they pitted now, and we have our lead as it should now. You can see Tachi on his teammate, both with DRS. Ferrari's looking good already, and the same counts for McLaren as well. Plankton on 3rd place there, Twan on 6th one with the mediums. Ixitachi again now is really close, he can fight his teammate. Red colors versus red colors. Into turn 3. Job done by Ixitachi in the Bosch turn. A little bit strange over here. A fight between Thomas and Milo. Milo is ghosted for some reason. It's really looking strange, this. Is he EI or something? Looks like maybe Milo lost connection or something, because I think he's EI the way he drives now. That's computer style. Everybody can pass him because of this. Oh, I nearly dropped out about 10 places there, so definitely an incident there. No damage for him, so can climb back up, but yeah, what happened there? Just missed out on it. Luckily no damage for him, and he can carry on and attack the drivers in front of him again. I hope he will score some good points for Alfa Romeo today. It would be a good exit for him. Now Ixitachi with the fastest lap, 106.2 for Scuderia Ferrari soft tires. There's a DRS train from Ben until JRKP, then there's a gap of 3.5 seconds until Lupetic, and behind him there's also a train, and incoming Matteo on his inside before turn 10, also Guelfi on the onside. Lupetic needs to be careful not to get sandwiched there, but that went well. Last 2 positions there, can fight them again. It's Guelfi now around the outside before the Bosch turn. Job done. Guelfi on fire, by the way. 2 races ago, or 1 race ago, I'm not quite sure, but he scored his personal best, a podium, a 2nd place, 18 points for him, where he normally we were used to him driving for a couple of points. He scored many and seems to be solid again today. He's all the way from Argentina, that's why his connection bar is always red. Still, we always test our drivers, how it goes with connection. As you can see, it's not really spectacular, that's not really poor or something. And then, because yeah, we are international league, we don't say no to drivers who are having a good enough connection for our league. Because believe me, we have seen worse with drivers from the European from Europe. My apologies, we don't have interval timings at the moment. Sometimes Cody's and EA these days making it hard for us. So I need to track them myself. Plankton in the lead. That's something I missed. With Ixitachi right behind him. And Ben not on P1 anymore. Also took a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings already after 8 laps. Theo with a bit of oversteer. This could cost him a place because Twan has got the overspeed now, using ERS and DRS together. Wants to have that inside, but Theo is not giving this up. Beautiful racing through turn 2. The only hairpin of this track. Maybe I pronounced it wrong yesterday. I thought I was mixing chicanes and hairpins up together. That definitely is a hairpin, of course. Oh no, 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 no. Is this? I thought it would be a spin for Twan at first. In the end, it's only a spin for Theo Mio. I don't think he got damaged there, but they touched each other. I call it the Bottas turn, the Bottas corner. Corner where Bottas really did go too wide once, I think 3 years ago. Hit at the grass and really crossed through the grass, so that's why I always call it the Bottas turn. I love to. And now the McLaren and the Ferrari through this hairpin, and I think Ixitachi stealing the lead there. Gave him a new team, and he's on fire in these red colors. I nearly already passed. See you later again. So climbed 3 places already since, or 4 even. He was on P12 or P11 after his spin. After the mistake that happened. We don't know what happened yet. We will find out later. But he's back in the points. Oh, Lupetic, what happened to you, mate? He was on 7th place, aiming for a good result today, but look at this. His wing is completely missing. Moto around that outside. So yeah, Lupetic needs to make a pit stop over here. Will change his wing. I hope he carries on because the race is still young. In the meantime, Matteo and Guelfi fighting. And also Guelfi now needs to give in on Ainili probably. Where is he? There he is. On your inside. Matteo defends. But for now, some good action on track, boys. Definitely. You should love this circuit. The home of Red Bull, the Red Bull Ring. Famous for many reasons. Also, different motorsports driving here. Ixitachi after 10 laps will make a pit stop. So will he change 2 hard tires there? Let's see if he do. No, he doesn't do it. It's going for mediums. He should make it to the end. We have seen yesterday. It maybe could be possible to drive 28 laps on them. He needs to drive 26 on them, so it should be possible, yes. Milo joined again. So indeed he lost the connection to us. Unfortunately he's now on 19th place. The EI level is only 85 if EI takes over. Plankton, his teammate, also making a pit stop now. Oh no no no! A personal mistake. Turn 10, last turn of this track. Using the reset the track as well. Can't use it. Will be penalized for it with 10 seconds. This one definitely. And also retired from the session over here on track. Now that would be a quali-ban. I don't like to see that, you know, if we give such drivers a chance for their last race, we already could cut them out earlier. It's just a silly thing to do. So did not make name for himself. Finally showed us he could be a fast driver, but by own mistakes and frustration he just does silly things today. Anyways, we will carry on with racing. Luckily no safety car occurred. He didn't throw him into the walls, he just retired from the session instead of bringing it into the pits. But this definitely wasn't anybody's fault. It was a personal mistake again, as we see many in 2021. Jacob P with another penalty there. We are having our intervals back a little bit. It comes. Matteo fighting together with Matteo with Guelfi. Again in the hairpin. This is the place where the action happened yesterday as well. Turn 3, the Bosch turn. Seen switchbacks around the outsides, insides, doesn't matter, as long as they were wheel to wheel, and it was spectacular. Theo and Thomas also in the Bosch turn. Theo a little bit wide, so Thomas Leclerc could take his inside there. This time Theo Mio is thinking, well, let's be careful. Inside is very vulnerable at that place. Hey, I'm missing the lead, boys. I'm missing this one. Could Ben do something about it? Because yeah, those tires changed definitely. Big time. And Just Fun spun out. We could see it on Lupetix. Yeah, there it is. Race over for Just Fun. First race, not a good one. So that's the first safety car caused by Just Fun. Milo is having some poor connection. You could see it on his onboard already. He's jumping, making strange moves with the steering wheel. That's why he was out. There's always the reason why people are out. So, safety car out. First safety car of this race after 14 laps. But I'm happy with how the race started. And the incidents we did see in our personal ones. So, again. So Nick Evan in the lead again because he didn't make a pit stop over here. Also Ixitachi and Plankton carried on. They already made a pit stop a few laps ago. So from Twan on softs we'll make a 2-stop I think today. 2 times softs, it's possible, yes. Maybe can go a long way there. So he definitely needs to steal those positions from the drivers in front of him. He needs to take over 3 drivers. His teammate Ferrari and Nick Evan in the Red Bull. And then drive away, because you need to make another pit stop. Nick Evan of course also needs to make one. But Ixitachi and Plankton, yeah, they can carry on till the end, and even the safety car is granting them some more wear at the end. Let's see some position change at this time. Big winner, Guelfi. Also see you later. who wasn't in the session at the start of this race and now on the 11th place, told us he really wants to drive in this division. But we think he should score high in his own league, CL2 driver, and do it for an entire season. And if it's still steady at that point, then you're ready to go to this division. You need to leave some history from where you came. And then stewards and the crew will talk about it. But anyways, for now he's showing us good spirit. And is a big winner from winning places like Guelphi, 9 places for them both. 7 for Twan, 8 for Ixitachi, also a good one from him. And if he will score that podium there, could be driver of the day. Even a win is in it for him because Nick Evan needs to make a pit stop. So provisional Ixitachi in the lead at the moment. The big loses Theo after that spin in the Bottas turn. Lupetic lost his wing completely, and I don't know what happened to Roy Boy. Milo, it said he only lost 1 place, but it's because he was out of session. Came back in it, I don't know, maybe it reset it or something. Oh, that's not so handy for see you later. Took 5-second time penalty for ignoring a yellow flag. Is he out again or something? I don't know, but it seems like he's out again. But we are going again. Nick Evan is gone, still on these old tires. Twan didn't respond so quickly. So needs to do something now. There it is, Ixitachi. Will he be back in the lead? Nick Evan is not giving up. He will make it hard for him around the outside. There's a lot of traction there, but touched that curb a little bit and delivered some pace again at that point. Ixitachi in the lead. See you later, definitely out. So unfortunate. But we already discussed this in the beginning of the race. Nick Evan now in turn 9. Plankton took that inside beautifully, actually. Maybe Nick Evan is now thinking, shit. Sorry, I can't do bad language. He was thinking like, oh lord. Oh lord, I need to make a pit stop there. But unfortunately he didn't. Maybe he's trying a different strategy. He started on mediums. This is his first stint. So he needs to carry it. Yeah, I think he's trying to carry on and try the soft set later. There's Twan already on the outside. He doesn't hit the curb, and as you can see, with more traction on these tires, he stole the 3rd place. There's a yellow flag in the 3rd sector. Oh, Nick. Look at that. Those tires are finished, I think. Maybe because of all this racing, they didn't went so long as should. Anyways, he doesn't is thinking of making a pit stop yet, because then he will need to grab the hard set, or will have to make a pit stop twice. So Jericho P lost it there and almost caused severe collisions there. Luckily he can carry on, and also Nick Evan could go around it. And a safety car. What's the story here? Is it Thomas Leclerc? No, it's not Thomas Leclerc, it's Kalsterswag. Where's Kalsterswag? After turn 10, turn 1, something happened to him. That's quite a... Oh, there he is. It's a remarkable spot to crash your car. Don't know. I do know we will say change of strategies for a lot of gents, and a lot of gents will make pit stops now. And we will have a train formed up again. Second safety car in this race. And now it's Ben again in the lead. Ixitachi on 7th place with fresh softs. Twan made it another pit stop, back to the mediums. We also witnessed in qualification session, the drivers were taking medium tires. Could score high, good times with them. So it seems like these tires are the tires to drive with. Maybe the softs, I don't know, after about 8 laps don't feel so nice anymore. For this reason, Twan made it another pit stop maybe. That's a smart thing to do from him. After the safety car comes in again, he will add about 6 lap old soft tires. And then they are not the newest anymore, and he would lose his advantage he had. So that's a good call from Twan. Back to 10, but now on the fresh mediums until the end, and does not have to make a pit stop anymore, because we already told he needed to make one. Only Lupetic needs to close in again. And Milo, yeah, he's EI in the middle of them. It's annoying as well. Because yeah, he's having drivers behind him. So this is a gap that doesn't exist. He should be behind all of them, of course. Anyway, we can't do anything about it, unfortunately. Need to pass him quickly if the safety car comes in, because it comes in at the end of this lap. We will race again. I hope we will race for the remaining 15 laps. There goes Ben, there goes Ben. It was a good call from him to do it that quick, because he left the gap now to Guelphy. JKP followed Guelphy a little bit within a half second. It's a good one, but definitely a good takeoff from Ben. Roy Boy, he's totally saved again, and now aiming for P5 already. Was at the back of everybody. And at the second safety car he carried on, not making a pit stop anymore. So he's totally alive again, and I think he's happy with the safety car, definitely. Not everybody is, but some drivers are. That's facts of Formula 1. And every driver knows these things can happen. Let's see some penalty rain. All of them are probably caused by track limits, multiple warnings. And then Lupetic is the big loser with 9 seconds total. But look at this, boys. Going wheel to wheel with a bunch of 4 drivers there. Ixitachi, he didn't lose his exit there, and he wants more, already stole the place at Royboy. And Royboy breaks deep at that inside. It was a brilliant move by Royboy, like Ricciardo style, he braked so deep. Lovely to see it. Royboy a little bit wide there, pushed by Matteo a bit, small contact. Anyways, they carried on. Oh. It's definitely a great race, Hilly. It's sometimes looking like it could end up in tears, but then it's phenomenal. Phenomenal moves are made. Especially in this hairpin and turn 3, the Bosch turn, of course. Because look at it, Nick Evan now stole at 8th place from Matteo. But 1 lap after it, it could be the other way around again. This turn also so dangerous to try it, but everything went well so far in turn 9. And Royboy on 5th place now. Mercedes splitting up the Red Bull, but Red Bull of Nick Evan just smashed himself through the inside of Modau. And I don't know why Royboy is giving in this one. Oh, this is unfortunate for both Red Bulls. Will there be damage? Oh, look at this, boys. Who's going to win it before the Bosch turn? What is going to happen over here? Almost 5 wide there. Crazy racing, boys, definitely. Maybe this can be the benchmark for this season. I just saw a wing flying for Royboy. Spun away there. Unfortunate for Royboy. He's out of this race. If no safety car will cause again. There's the yellow flag, definitely. It went well for a long time, and I think in the Bottas turn something happened there. This is a very spectacular bug. Fastest lap by See You Later, a 50-second fastest lap. Yeah. Royboy making a pit stop there. Will he carry on? I don't know. Back to the racing. It's stuck again, I hate it. Tio Mio now and just Modo Velos. At the beginning of this race we saw the fights at the top of this board. Between Ben, between Ixitachi, I nearly was out. Plankton as well. But now it's a little bit at the best of the rest. I hope we will see some videos again in our Overtake channel. Because these actions are gold. We have to wait 1 week again after this race to see them. And we do know Austria is loved by so many drivers. Oversteer for Tio Mio, lost his exit on Just Mortal. So let's switch to Moda Job, putting some pressure on Plankton. Or did Plankton pass him because he's on better tires there? Don't think Moda Job could make a move on Plankton anymore. Yeah, we had a talk about it, Nicky. See you later. You shouldn't improve your Wi-Fi, you should improve changing Wi-Fi into LAN. Wi-Fi it's in the air, mate. You don't want to race while you are weaving in the air somewhere. I always had the same trouble while I was living with my parents. Because I was on top floor in my house and the router is downstairs. So what did I do? I just bought a 20-meter LAN cable. And when my league race started, I just rolled it out. I just rolled it out upstairs. And if I was done league racing, I just plugged it out, roll it back up, put it in your closet, leave it for a week so your parents don't get mad at you by falling over the cables. And then you don't have to drill holes in your ceiling to remove it. Of course, this is the nicest way if your parents will allow you, or maybe do it for you, to drill a hole in the ceiling and just get rid of the cable. That would be very nice, of course. But other way, just roll it out, mate. Just for 1 hour, 1 hour and 50 minutes, and your league race is over, and you roll it back up. Well, let's go to the pack up front, because I think in a few seconds there will be some action again. Ixitachi aiming for his win. Safety car out. Why? Why is the safety car out? Strange. Don't see any. Oh, is it Twan? Oh, it has to be Twan. Did somebody of our viewers saw what happened here? Who was out? Is it Twan? Is it Declare? And then again, Twan had crashed, yeah. And then again we will have a sprint race until the end, like any other race. It seems like in 2021 they made the safety car more effective. And the cars are a little bit harder to drive. And that's why we are seeing more personal mistakes than before. Those cars were just on top. And that's why we're always seeing so many safety cars. It's we are waiting for that race without safety car, probably. I think this will be a hard thing to achieve in this game. Well, yeah, it's not. It's more personal drama, like any other race. Last week on Zandvoort, only 10 or maybe less drivers really did finish with points. So more of the half of the drivers were out, and all because of they were just spinning away into the walls, causing safety cars. And of course sometimes it goes wrong between drivers, but like we are seeing today, this is not the case many times. So it's still some clean racing, but personal mistakes, errors, what's causing these safety cars. But again, we will have a spectacular end probably. I hope it will be that way as the entire race, because then we will have a lot of fun these remaining 4 laps. Maybe Roy Boy is saved again because of this, because he's on P12. It will be hard to steal a few positions, because in front of him are a bunch of drivers on new soft tires as well. So it will be hard, but he can close up the gap, and then he will close the train that's formed. Probably again Milo is in between of, now he's right behind. That's how it should be indeed. Safety car before, he was right in the middle of other drivers. That's not yeah, it's not so nice to have EI in front of you. And safety car comes in at the end of this lap. At end of lap 31, 5-second penalty for severe collision with Ben, with Guelphi. Well, I don't see anything spectacular over here. That's probably a bug. Penalty again. They will send it in to the stewards and they will have a look if it could be removed. But there it goes. And again, Ben is so quick, leaving turn 9 into turn 10 onto the straight. He already has got himself a gap of 1.1 seconds. Guelphi going wide there. This must be Ixitachi stealing his place. There he goes. Now Guelphi needs to take care for JRKP as well. They are on same tires. Plankton on a little bit softer tires there. Pushing it on the inside of JRKP. And again the Alpine and the Red Bulls fighting, like we saw earlier in this race. While we were seeing action between the Red Bulls and Alpine, we are seeing action between the Mercedes and Aston Martins. Oh, look at this, diving under the inside of just Modal. Just went well. Not a good exit from Lupetic, or maybe he did have a good exit here with his current tires. But look at Theo, he's flying around the outside through Boston, wheel to Moda Job. And I think he will have it in the Bottas turn. There it is. And he will steal more. It's not over yet for Theo. He's flying with the newest tires of them all at the top 10 drivers. Plankton also putting pressure on Guelphi. Theo with some good exit, not bursting his ERS there, so he's still waiting. But there comes Theo without ERS, sticks him around the outside of turn 2. What a move by Theo. And Plankton also now at the inside of Guelphi. Uh-oh, Modal hit the gravel. Unfortunate for him. He's out of this this duel. Nick Evan with a 3-second time penalty. Will not help him scoring at least 1 point today. Modal speeding in the pit lane, he will stop his race. It's over for him. But there comes Theo again, again around the outside. This is his place to find his traction. Against Just Model Velos, 10 laps of difference on each of those tires. But that's why we have to give credit to Just Model Velos, but also Lupatic. Oh, needs to be careful not hitting Guelphy there. Stole the position from Just Model Velos and immediately can attack Guelphy. Don't be too fast, don't be too fast, be patient. That's so important. Believe me, these drivers are having sweaty hands if they are driving on steering wheel. And they will probably have a sweaty forehead if they are driving on the pad. Last lap counting, Theo Mio needs to do it already on pit straight. There it is, P5 for Theo. Stole the position from Guelphy, who was on pretty old medium tires. Just Model Velos also took over Guelphy. Lupatic took over Guelphy. Where's Guelphy? Oh, he's having trouble. He's having trouble with these tires. Royboy on the inside as well. Losing many places now. Come on, Guelphy. Oh, and the spin for Guelphy. Personal mistake again. At the end, at the last lap of this race. Lupatic on his teammate now. Making green colors for Aston Martin here. Oh, it's Royboy again. Found it himself back on track without putting damage to anybody. Who is going to win it? What's going to be? It's gonna to be Ixitachi. Without any penalty, he won this race beautifully. Ben had that 5-second penalty that probably will be removed, but then still he got 6 seconds there. Just Model Velos on the second place. Also didn't have many penalties there. So probably Ben will maybe be back on podium. For now, we will have Ixitachi, Just Model Velos and Matteo on podium. So surprisingly, and what a race, what a race. It was some crazy racing. Respect for the boys today. They did improve since last week, definitely. Still a few retirements, few safety cars. We already discussed a lot about it, how it happens, and maybe how to make it less. But anyways, some good racing. In the end, it got a bit sloppy, but. Could you take them responsible for it? It's so hard. Under pressure the entire race for 36 laps. A few safety cars in between, but look at this. Yeah, see you later. That's not your fastest lap, of course. That would be a record. That's not possible. They will call us insane if you will put that fast lap, 50.6. Well, let's see then. Yeah, I think this race we'll have a top 10 driver with fastest lap then. And then it will be 105.539 from Theo Mio. Ixitachi on P1, Just Model Velos 2 and Matteo on 3rd place. Ben 4, Plankton 5, Theo 6, Roy 7, Giacope 8, Lupo 9 and Nick Evan 10. Those drivers scored points today. I hope you guys enjoyed this one as well. I think you definitely did. This is one for the books. I'm going to make a showroom again, so please have one moment for me. I will invite Just Model Matteo. Who was the driver again? Ben? No, Ben didn't. I already forgot. So poor. Hold on. Ixitachi, of course, the Ferrari again. There it is. There it is. Let's see who will join us. We'll have a small window to ask them about 3 questions each. And there is just Model Velos who joined the party first.
Good evening.
Good evening, mate. Well, congratulations on, for now, a 2nd place.
Yeah.
Maybe something could change, but I think you had lesser penalty than the other drivers, what gave you a podium today. But you have to tell me about your excitement today. But I think this had to be a good race for everybody.
Well, yeah, there was lots of things happening about the race. I think the fighting was quite exciting. Yeah, for me it wasn't a good race, but I had no penalties, so P2, I'm very happy about it.
Well, on several tracks, not scoring penalties could bring you really high. I can tell you something about every race safety cars occurs, but it's not because of drivers touching each other, it's just because they're making personal mistakes. So spinning away at your own and causing a collision into the walls, you know, and then a safety car will occupy our race. So yeah, still it was a very good race.
I can tell everything about it from last week.
Yeah, that's better than last week. Last week I thought only 8 or 9 drivers finished, and this race more of the half did. So that's definitely a big improvement. But yeah, how did the safety cars affected your race? Because you didn't have penalties, but did you also had to change your strategy today?
Yeah, I had a jump start because of Nick. He got away quite early, so I thought I could go as well, but then I get the drive-through penalty.
I saw,
so
yes.
The safety car saved my race, I think.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
First one.
You, Nick, and Roy, I thought in the beginning of the race. How did it?
We were in the same party, so we were laughing quite hard. So yeah.
Was it Nick who took you with them?
Yeah, and Roy saw us starting, so he thought he could go as well. But,
unfortunate. Anyways, it was still saved by a safety car, so that's lucky indeed.
Yeah, very lucky.
How will you be on Bahrain International Circuit next week?
I don't know. I like the track, yeah. I don't know how I will drive there.
You're definitely going to try to score another podium.
Yeah, of course. That's always the goal.
Nice, mate. Well, thanks. Enjoy this podium, and I hope to see you soon again here.
Yeah, I hope so as well.
Let's go to the winner of this race, Ixitachi.
Hello.
Hello, mate. Well, first question. I think this is the first time on. Is this the first time on podium for you in the Celerity?
I think I got a podium in Baku as well in a Williams, 3rd place, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm going to check if that's the case indeed. Yeah, I thought indeed you were already on podium once. Yeah, you had 1 podium finishes, but this is definitely your first win. How does it feel to win a race over here?
Oh, it feels amazing because it was really sweaty the whole race. Like, really complicated with the safety cars as well. So it feels great.
Yeah, in the end you have chosen to go for softs, take a new set of tires, and back to P7. You climbed all these places. It were lovely battles to watch, mate. Can you tell me about those battles?
Yeah, it really made me nervous when I saw a lot of people not pitting. So because I thought, oh, okay, this race is over. I have to go through all these people and have to catch up Ben as well. But the last safety car just brought me in again and basically saved the win.
Definitely, and also you were penalty free. Did you had any warning?
Yeah, I had 2, and 1 on the penultimate lap as well.
Oh, so it was close. It was a close call.
This was really close, really close.
Well, also for you, how do you like Bahrain International Circuit? We are going there next week.
I like the track, but I don't have the best memories from it. Like, some league racing incidents happened there for me. But I like the track. I'm not sure if I will be faster though.
Maybe it's time for salvation then.
Hopefully.
Well, congrats, mate. This is your first win, and it will be a race into the books. So yeah, I enjoyed it so much. So it will be in our memory, and yeah, have a nice weekend on this one.
Thanks, you too.
Thanks,
I want
mate.
to say one thing. Congratulations, Maciek, for helping our party win this race on P2. But yeah, still thank you, Maciek.
You want to give a shout out to Maciek?
Yes, dearly. Of course.
Well, thanks. Is Matteo in the party, by the way?
Nope.
He's not. Well, then I have to thank you all for watching, and it was a good stream filled with several people also talking with us with the entire race, and saw what happened, and it was a good one. I think we should keep going with this way to Bahrain International Circuit next week, and then we will have a lot of fun again. So yeah, thanks for watching. For now, I want to wish you all a very nice weekend. Racing is over at Austria. And I don't expect we will have any rain coming next week as well in the desert. So yeah, it will be dry tires racing again on a beautiful circuit. But for now I want to wish you all a very nice weekend. Ciao ciao.